three people filed a lawsuit against Johnson Utilities because of the poor water quality and the improper disposal of waste. So I'm saying if we had a town, the town could have had oversight of that. So the three people filed the lawsuit. Several people got credit on their water bill. Some of them never got the credit. But the three people that filed the lawsuit, they got a $10,000 settlement. So if the town was involved, no one would be getting the $10,000 settlement. All of the money would be flowing back to the ratepayers on an equitable basis. And I just have an issue with people capitalizing on other people's misfortune. So because we had crappy water or they had bad, wastewater handling, these three individuals started the lawsuit and they benefited from it. I don't know how much time they put in on it. I'm not here to pass judgment or anything. I'm just saying instead of relying on three people to stand up for us, we need a town council that's going to look out for us so that we don't have to go to court. We also had Nick Myers, who was a resident down here. He's on the ACC. It's time for 120,000 people to have their voice heard instead of relying on Nick Myers. Nick Myers does a very good job. They've become more transparent at the ACC level than they were when I first moved here. And I applaud him and the other commissioners because they have worked diligently to overcome the black eye that they had prior to Nick being on the commission. And I'm referring to the issues that they had with Johnson Utilities, trying to get the ACC to step up and hold Johnson Utilities accountable for the water quality and for the improper disposal of wastewater. The ADEQ and the ACC didn't care about the 100 and some thousand people down here. They didn't listen to us until Supervisor Goodman forced a town hall. And I think that town hall occurred like 3 nights. And I think there were probably 500 or 600 people that attended over the 3-day period. And they finally got the message. But the ACC wasn't willing to do anything about it until there were federal indictment charges filed against a couple of people. And that indictment kind of fell by the wayside and nothing came of it. But for us, it got attention on Johnson Utilities and the way the utility company was being ran. They made promises to the ADEQ that they would fix issues. They would work on it. And as soon as the ADEQ went back to Phoenix, they quit fixing the issues. If we had a city government, we could have somebody here locally that would hold them accountable. It's now ran by FCOR, which has been an improvement. But if we don't have a city government that's keeping an eye on them, because municipalities they're overseen by the municipality. This is a private business. Nobody oversees them. I believe they only have to report once a month their water quality. So what happens if you get a coli, you did the test today, and you get a coli in your water tomorrow, and you don't know about it for 30 days? So I think municipality could implement some oversight to the utility companies. I also believe that if we have a voice at the table, not only in the county but at the state, we could get ADEQ and we could get the ACC more involved. But as an unincorporated area, it's kind of like we're the ugly red-headed stepchildren. Go to your room and I'll tell you when the porridge is ready. We're still eating our steak. And I think we're being discounted unwittingly.